weddings are positive, babies are positive. But the thing about babies, is that everybody wants to see them, everybody wants to be special to them, and babies have several pairs of grandparents, sometimes more if there are step parents involved, and babies have aunts and uncles, and so what happens with a baby is that this family gets almost way more complicated than just one little baby would indicate that it should be, because suddenly there is a convergence of interest and attachment to that child who emotionally represents something really significant, really the continuation of the family and the possibilities for the future that no one really saw before. And so there is a lot of hope that's invested in when the next generation comes along. But there's also, the sense that, who owns this baby? Like who's going to determine this child's legacy? And if the child is not exactly what some family members wanted it to be, if it's a child that has some kinds of learning issues, if it's a child that's growing up to be a child disruptive in behaviors, et cetera, not a perfect child, which none are, then the family can come down hard on why isn't this child the way that it's supposed to be? And again, when the family is so connected, that judgment about the way children should be is more likely to come. So the healthy thing is for the family to recognize that children are very different. They may not be the way we expect them to be. Adopted children in particular have this burden to carry, because there's always this kind of sense of, well, they come from someplace else, of some family members. And so expectations may be hard for them. But yeah, babies are wonderful deliverers of joy, but they're also the opportunity for there to be a lot of expectation and demand loaded onto the parents of that child.